CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Preston Memorial Hospital welcomes Dr. Michael Forkran to our team. Dr. Forkran is a general surgery specialist that graduated with honors from West Virginia University School of Medicine. Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
The Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department performs total joint replacements of the hips, knees, and shoulders. With 3 experienced orthopedic surgeons, Preston Memorial Hospital will work with you to develop a treatment program that meets your individual needs. Let us help alleviate your pain and return you to the active life you love. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital. Choose Mon Health and feel the difference of personalized care close to home. Visit monhealth.com.
The Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Preston Memorial Hospital welcomes Dr. Michael Forkran to our team. Dr. Forkran is a general surgery specialist that graduated with honors from West Virginia University School of Medicine. Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
The Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department performs total joint replacements of the hips, knees, and shoulders. With 3 experienced orthopedic surgeons, Preston Memorial Hospital will work with you to develop a treatment program that meets your individual needs. Let us help alleviate your pain and return you to the active life you love. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital. Choose Mon Health and feel the difference of personalized care close to home. Visit monhealth.com.
The Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save a Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Preston Memorial Hospital welcomes Dr. Michael Forkran to our team. Dr. Forkran is a general surgery specialist that graduated with honors from West Virginia University School of Medicine. Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
The Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department performs total joint replacements of the hips, knees, and shoulders. With 3 experienced orthopedic surgeons, Preston Memorial Hospital will work with you to develop a treatment program that meets your individual needs. Let us help alleviate your pain and return you to the active life you love. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital. Choose Mon Health and feel the difference of personalized care close to home. Visit monhealth.com.
Every good home improvement project starts at Eckerts Incorporated on the Albright Road.
Nothing seems to go quite right if you don't get a good night's sleep. Hi, this is Melissa from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We invite you to stop in and try America's best made, most comfortable mattresses, the Almost Heaven collection. World-class quality, made by West Virginia hands and hearts. Two-sided and flippable for double the comfort and double the life. Don't take my word for it. Come in and see for yourself. Quit tossing and turning and try the Made in West Virginia mattress sets. Available at Delano's, Route 7, near Reedsville.
The heating season is here. To make sure that we stay warm as we know those cold days and nights are coming, we call Lewis & Burge for any of our season heating needs. Be it for your home or your business, that one phone call to Lewis & Burge will have those red trucks on their way to service your heating system. Be it gas, fuel oil, electric, Lewis & Burge can handle the situation. For over 65 years, they have been answering the call. 304-789-2611. Licensed professionals. Lewis & Burge, 304-789-2611.
Looking for work in healthcare? Mon Health is hiring at all of their facilities throughout North Central West Virginia. We have immediate openings for registered nurses, medical assistants, licensed practical nurses, and more. Visit monhealth.com/careers. View our open positions and be sure to fill out an application at whichever location you choose. When you join the team at Mon Health, you not only feel the difference in your work, you make a real difference in the lives of West Virginians. Apply at monhealth.com/careers.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's part of your community. Allstate agent Lucinda Wiles at Hartley Insurance knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. With Hartley Insurance, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Hartley Insurance can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Call Lucinda at 304-329-2161 for a free quote. Hartley Insurance.
The Preston High Knights play here. Preston County Sports Connection, 107.7 FM, WFSP.
And the Washington High Patriots won the toss and have deferred until the second half. Kickoff high and relatively deep, down to about the 6-yard line. Picked up there, momentarily fumbled, and brought out to around the 21-yard line. So we start with our first offensive possession from their own 21. Quarterback Trevor Thomas under center out of an I formation. Turns around, hands it off straight up the middle. Coming straight up the middle to Townsend, maybe got a yard. Give him a yard, and that's about all. Nothing much right there. And looking at that 4-down or 5-down defensive line, let's put a little closer look at that. Coach Sennett said that we were going to see both tonight. And as we watch this to see, yes, they have the 4-down defensive lineman right now. The 2 walk-up defensive ends coming up. Again, Trevor Thomas stays under center, turns, hands it off once again over right tackle, and give it to Townsend, and Townsend maybe slides forward for a couple yards, is going to bring up a 3rd and 6, maybe 7. 3rd and about 7 for our Preston High Knights as they get underway. The football spotted on the hash mark on the far side of the field. The wide side is to the left as we view this football game. Taking a little bit longer in the huddle this time are our Preston High Knights. T.J. Wiles at center comes up over the football. Trevor Thomas this time drops back about 4 or 5 yards behind center. Back there with him is Townsend. Wideouts out to the left. We've got 1, and also to the right there is 2. Awaiting the snap. The snap is good. Time with the catches made and dropped. Had it for a moment and then couldn't quite hang on to it. That doesn't happen very often to Jackson Lewis. He is very short-handed, has made some terrific catches, but that one didn't quite happen. Got away from him, so we are a 4 and out, or 3 and out, and now we punt. We got the punter lined up back there at about the 12-yard line, inside the 12, at about the 9. Awaiting the snap. It's a good snap, but there's a flag. We may have been offside. Let's see. I think we were. I think we had a little bit of movement over on the right side offensively before the snap, so they'll move it back. They'll take it back from the 24 to around the 19-yard line, and that will move our punter deeper, obviously, down to about the 5. Let's see. The snap this time. Awaiting. Here comes the snap. It is a good snap. The kick is away. Pretty good punt. Hits at the 50-yard line, takes a Preston bounce to the 45, and down to the 40-yard line where we down it. So you take a punt from about a 40-yard punt in high school, and that ain't bad. And that's where the Washington Patriots will put the football in play. Defensively, our Preston High Knights have been pretty stable in that 4-down front lineman with the 5 backers and the 2 safeties, and I think that's what we're going to see this evening. And we watch them as they line up defensively, and nothing new in there. It doesn't look like from our side. So here we go. Now they've got a mark-off against the Patriots. Have moved a 10-yard mark-off against them, so we must have had a little block in the back. I wasn't really watching for that, but they've moved it back to the 30-yard line, where it is 1st and 10 for Washington as they come with their single wing lineup. Straight up the middle they go. We got them right there. They started it off of that right tackle, and we were there defensively in a hurry. A nice defensive job. Pachulke in there for our Preston High Knights. Also in there for Preston, we've got number 50, Chase Blaney. You'll hear his name a lot defensively. He is very active in there. Give him a couple yards, I guess, on that play, and that's about all. So we look at a 2nd down and 8 situation, and again, almost jumping off sides. Sweeping around to the right end, we've got him in the backfield. We've got him chased down, and he gets away from us, gets out over the 30 to the 34. Nice move by Amore. We had him back inside the 30 and around the 28, but he put a little move on, a little stutter step, and got it out over the 30 to around the 30. Where'd they mark it at? The 34-yard line. Well, we'll bring up a 3rd and 6 situation for the Patriots. The football spotted on the hash mark on the near side of the field. The wide side is to the left, and they send out a receiver about 6 or 7 yards out to the left. Man in motion from left to right. The football is on the ground. It was a bad snap. The football is on the ground, and the officials say the Preston High Knights have it. Let's see if we can come up with somebody that got the football. It may well have been, and I'm not real sure, because there were several Knights in there. It may well have been Jacob Burns that was on that football first. So we've got excellent field position at the 33-yard line of the Patriots, where our Preston High Knights will take over after the first turnover of the game, and it comes with 8 minutes and 50 seconds left on the stop clock for the change of possession. Wideouts, 2 up and to the right, 1 to the left for our Preston High Knights. Trevor Thomas in at quarterback, stands about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, waiting the snap. A bit low, handed straight off up the middle, and it goes to Townsend. Townsend down to the 30, give him 3, maybe 3.5. Still running the football. J.J. Townsend on his 3rd carry has, after about 3 carries, about 5 yards. Yeah, gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Again, that run was straight up the middle. We haven't tried anything around to the outside. Let's see where we go here with 2 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left. The short side of the field is to the left. That's where you find Brendan Pachulke. Trevor Thomas awaits the snap, hands it, gives it again. This time over left tackle, and they get Townsend as it goes inside the 30 down to around the 28-yard line, and that was not Townsend.
That was Austin Gibbs.
That was Gibbs that on the football was 21 and not 31. So Gibbs on the carry gets a couple. Let's make it 3rd and 5. You assume we've got 2 downs to get 5 yards. The clock runs. We're under 8 minutes to go in quarter one, number 1. There is no score. Our Preston High Knights in their 2nd offensive possession after the turnover. Fumble by the Patriots. Give it to us in good field position. Again, 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the short side of the field. Pachulke to the left. A little low snap this time, and they give it to Thomas, and they've got him in the backfield. Townsend, excuse me. They've got Townsend in the backfield. Thomas hands off to Townsend. The snap was just a little bit low. No, it didn't roll on the ground, but it was a little low, and it maybe set things up just a little bit. So now they've moved it to the 30-yard line, and we've got to go inside the 24 to near the 23 for a 1st down. So you've got 4th, and we're going to call it 7. 4th and 7 for our Preston High Knights. Wideouts. 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and Trevor Thomas is under center. 5 down defensive lineman for the Patriots. Thomas rolls back, rolls to his right side, being chased. He better throw it to somebody. He fires it down the field. It is incomplete, and the Patriots will take over on down. So we've had 2 offensive possessions. We've had to punt on 1, and this time we had, after the fumble, the Patriots fumble, we still weren't able to do anything offensively, and the Patriots get the football back with 6:45 left to go in the opening quarter. There is no score. So Washington's 2nd offensive possession comes from their own 30-yard line. Out over the football they come. Everybody pretty much in tight. They do have a wing over to the right side, blocking back to the right side. The snap directly back to Amore, and Amore at midfield, and he will go. There will be nobody catching Amore into the end zone. He goes with 6:35 left to go in the opening quarter. The Washington Patriots on a 70-yard dash on a direct snap back to Amore. He takes it between left guard and left tackle, finds an opening, and when he got a step, there wasn't anybody going to catch him. He was out and gone. so you can probably hear the fans directly below us. Obviously, all Washington Patriot fans, our Preston High Knight fans over across the way. Now the Patriots line it up, and they will go for one. They got the kicker out on the field. So that was a, blast of 70 yards from Amari. He didn't take very long getting into that 70 yards. The play clock is down to 2. The snap, the kick is up, and it is good. So as they come back up the field, 6.5 minutes left to go in the opening quarter, and the Washington Patriots have jumped out to a 7-0 lead.
Whether you're a shade tree mechanic or run an auto repair shop, you can't beat the service and quality you get at Advance Auto Parts in East Kingwood. With the trained and knowledgeable staff at Advance, you'll get the right part for your car or truck, and you'll get it fast. And they're open when you need them, 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and Sundays 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Whatever your vehicle, whatever the part, Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Clear Mountain Bank, our local community bank, would like to recognize our Preston High students to all that give that extra, whether it be in sports, football, volleyball, golf, or other sports, or the great Preston High Band, the FFA, the Junior ROTC, the many clubs and organizations. That extra effort and time will be recognized. Clear Mountain Bank will be there as you move forward. Clear Mountain Bank with 5 convenient Preston County locations: Rollsburg, Kingwood, Terre Haute, Reedsville, and Brewston Mills. Clear Mountain Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. So we set again to receive the kickoff after the 75-yard burst there by Amari. The kick high, deep, down it comes. Lance takes it at about the 15-yard line, out over the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Some good running room to the 32, maybe 33-yard line. So let's give about a 15, 18-yard return on that kickoff to Gage Lance. Nice run for the Preston High Knights in decent field position, and now we need to find some offense. We're going to say he's at the 34. The first down and 10 for Preston at the 34 from the hash mark on the far side of the field. The wide side is to the left for our Preston High Knights, and that brings out a wide receiver out here to the left side. Riffle stays under center out of an I formation, split end over to the right. Here we go. Hand it off straight up the middle again, and Townsend maybe to the 35, a yard, and that's about it. Give him a yard, and that's about it. That defensive front in there for the Patriots, stacking them up. Some pretty good-sized fellows in there, and that they have bounced back between the 4- and 5-man front, and that's what Coach Bennett told us they would do. Let's see whether they were in the 5-man front here. They were in the last series. We've got 4 down now. We stay in the 4-down defensive lineman for the Patriots this time. It is Trevor Thomas as he drops back about 4 or 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, fires it down the field. The pass is complete for a short gain out to around the 39, let's call it the 40-yard line. They gave him the lead. Jackson Lewis on the completion for the Preston High Knights, but it still brings up a 3rd and long 5. 3rd and 5 for our Preston High Knights. This time they'll operate from the hash mark near side of the field, and they'll send 2 wideouts to the right. They'll send 2 to the left, to the near side and the short side. Trevor Thomas looks over the defense, 4-down defensive line. The backers, let's see if they blitz. They do not. Out here to the right side, the pass is complete. Do we have the first down? We do. Out over the 45 to the 47-yard line, Jackson Lewis makes the catch and makes a nice sidestep as they attempted to tackle Jackson Lewis back short, well short of the first down yardage. He was able to sidestep that and get out over the 45 to the 48, first down, Preston. Moving the chains as we go under 4:45 left to go in the opening quarter. We're down 7-0. Again, we stay in that 4 wide receiver look, 2 right, 2 left. And Trevor Thomas looks over at his receiver, makes a little hand signal over there. They give it straight up the middle. It goes to Townsend. He gets over the 50 down to the 47-yard line of Washington. So a nice strong run that time. Townsend down to the 47, gain of 5. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. We find a little running room as we spread these Patriots out some. We're down 7-0 on that 70-yard gallop by Amari for the Patriots. Let's see if we can catch them up right here. We're 47 yards away from pay dirt, and this time, 3 wideouts to the right side, 1 to the left. Standing back there as Trevor Thomas looks over the defense, awaits the snap, rolls to his right, got some blockers, needs to toss it down the field, finds a man. It is caught at the 30-yard line and down to around there. They knock him down right at the 30. Nice grab over there, and I do believe that was Jackson Lewis again, and it was. Jackson Lewis on the reception and a 17-yard gain from the 47 down to the 30-yard line, and 3:30 left to go in the opening quarter. We trail at 7-0, but certainly our best offensive punch so far this evening. This is our third possession. We've had to punt on one, and we gave up, and now Washington's going to call a timeout. There's timeout on the field with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go if the clock stops, which it has not as of yet. 3 minutes and, nope, the clock continues to run. They called time out at 3:20 couple. The clock continues to run down to 3:08, but that's all right. We're on the road. 3:08 left to go in the first quarter. Timeout on the field with the score. Washington 7, Preston nothing.
Okay, I can get excited about a truckload of gravel. That's because my driveway could use it. Or because I don't have a life, maybe you might say. But really, Cranesville Stone does have the products you need and the delivery that's prompt, whether it's a construction project or you're like me, you need some stone on your driveway. And they have other products you might need to go along with your project. Cranesville Stone, 789-6516, and they're a proud sponsor of the Preston High Nights broadcast here on WFSP, and a supporter of our youth. Another good reason to call Cranesville Stone.
Nothing seems to go quite right if you don't get a good night's sleep. Hi, this is Melissa from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We invite you to stop in and try America's best made, most comfortable mattresses, the Almost Heaven collection. World-class quality, made by West Virginia hands and hearts. Two-sided and flippable for double the comfort and double the life. Don't take my word for it. Come in and see for yourself. Quit tossing and turning and try the Made in West Virginia mattress sets. Available at Delano's, Route 7, near Reedsville.
Well, they moved the clock back to 3:24. Just one of those things that happen occasionally, of course, as we come out in this first down set. They have 4 wideouts. They snap it back. Trevor Thomas takes it, hands it off to Townsend. Townsend, on a bit of a delay, takes it over right tackle and actually loses about a half a yard. So it's going to be second down. Let's call it 11. Second and 11. The wide side of the field is to the left, and that's where our Preston High Knights send out 2 receivers. Trevor Thomas drops straight back, fires it out here and it's dropped. The second drop pass this evening by our Preston High Knights. Had some running room on that one, did our Preston High Knights, and that drop comes in there. Unfortunately, they're all ill-timed, are they not? And that was Anthony Ramage. Ramage on the mishandle, let us call it. So it brings up a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for our Preston High Knights. The clock stops at 2:40 left to go in the opening quarter. We're down 7-0. You assume we've got 2 downs to get and nearly 11 yards. All right, wide outs, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Here we go. Snap back to Trevor Thomas. Looks down the field, fires it into the corner of the end zone, and it is batted away by the Patriots. Incomplete. Tried that pass right down the sideline. Wasn't quite able to make the connection over there for our Preston High Knights. So now it's going to bring up a 4th down situation. We had things going for a bit, but then they sort of slipped away from us, didn't they? So 4th, and we'll call it 11 for our Knights at the 30-yard line. They need to go, it's almost the 31, and they need to go right to the 20 for a first down. So 4th and nearly 11 to go for the first down. Let's see if they blitz. Here come the Patriots on a blitz. Pass over the middle, intended for Lewis, falls incomplete, and the Patriots have held on downs again. We've had to punt once, and the Patriots have held us on downs twice. So you give the football back to Washington at the 30-yard line, and that's it was the last time they had it here that they went 70 yards. Did Amari on that gallop over the between right guard and tackle, did he not? They come out in that same set. You come with the two tight ends. You've got a blocking back and wing over here on the right side. Let's see what the Patriots do with it. They come again on that same play over the right side. This time they don't get 70 yards, but they get about 4 out to the 34-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd and 6 for Washington as our Preston High Knights that time defensively stand them up in there. Bischoff, one of the names that we call a lot defensively for our Preston High Knights, was in there. Also standing up in there big for our Preston High Knights, and we do call his name also a great deal, is Chase Blaney. 2nd down, we're going to call it 6. From the 34, the Patriots need to go nearly to the 41. Here they go with a sweep around the right side. The 35, the 40, there's a flag behind the play. Amari is bounced out of bounds in Preston territory at the 45, but there is a flag behind the play back at the 35, and the official immediately signals holding Patriots. So they'll bring that back, and instead of first down yardage into Preston territory, it will be a mark-off back to around the 25-yard line. It will still be 2nd down, but, this time, let's see where they set it. Yep, right at the 25. So they need to go to the 41 for a first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 16. But Amari, certainly, all that he was billed as is one of the finer running backs that we've seen in this football season. Young fella got some moves and certainly some quickness. And out of this single wing bunch that they have the offset line to the right side, little movement there. They hit it again, and this time they take it back to the wide side of the field, which is the left side, and not a whole lot there. 3rd down, maybe a gain of 1 or 2. We're going to call it 3rd down and, 15, 16 yards to go for a first down for Washington. Let's put a little hold on them here and see if we can get some good field position and make them punt. So 3rd down and approximately 15 to go for a first down for the Patriots, as we will be under a minute to go in the first quarter when the Patriots snap the football, leading our Preston High Knights 7-0. Wide outs, 2 of them to the right, 1 to the left. That's the first time we've seen this. Standing about 5 yards behind the center. The snap comes straight back. Little pass over here to the right side, and the tackle is made nearly immediately. So it will bring up 4th down, a gain maybe of a yard or so, but nothing near what was needed for the first down yardage. So after the penalty, that helped us a great deal because Washington had a first down in our territory, but it was brought back for a holding penalty. And we were able then to put the clamps on them, so to speak, and bring up a 4th down situation, 4th and about 11. And let's see if they have to punt it. I was watching the play clock and the big clock. So awaiting the snap, single receiver back for our Preston High Knights. Snap is a bit high. The high kick, hits at the 40, takes a big bounce and nearly fumbled by the Preston High Knights, but picked up at the 35, brought out over the 35, and they ought to, I thought maybe whistle this a little sooner than they did. The forward progress looked to me like it was stopped at the 35, but I guess the play continued and finally whistled back, and they're going to give the football to our Preston High Knights to start quarter number 2 at about the 33. So that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Washington 7, our Preston High Knights nothing. Clear Mountain Bank, our local community bank, would like to recognize our Preston High students, to all that give that extra, whether it be in sports, football, volleyball, golf, or other sports, or the great Preston High Band, the FFA, the Junior ROTC, the many clubs and organizations. That extra effort and time will be recognized. Clear Mountain Bank will be there as you move forward. Clear Mountain Bank with 5 convenient Preston County locations: Rollsburg, Kingwood, Terrata, Reedsville, and Brewston Mills. Clear Mountain Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Premium Collision Center, Route 7 west of Terrata, can fix them up whether that collision is big or small. Now, with over 40 years of experience in body repair, the folks at Premium Collision have the experience and the equipment to repair your car or truck, whether that's big or small. Premium Collision will work with your insurance company. Now, you have the right to take that vehicle to the body shop of your choice. So choose Premium Collision Center when needed. Phone 304-789-1133. That's Premium Collision Center, Route 7 West, Terrata, 304-789-1133. The
Preston High Knights play here. Preston County Sports Connection, 107.7 FM.
All right, for our Preston High Knights, we start out 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. The official has signaled a little timeout of their own there for some reason. I don't know what that was. TV timeout, maybe. I can't answer. All right, here we go. Official still standing over the football. I don't. What's the holdup here? They haven't told us. They haven't signaled us much. What do we have? An injured player or something? Can't answer. Oh, across the way. That's where it is. It's across the way over on the far sideline. We have a Preston High Knight player down. I did not see this in the whole minute or so between quarters. I was watching the action at the benches, and now getting up very slowly across the way. It obviously happened on the punt. Our Preston High Knight. What are they working on? Ankle, knee over there. I don't have a number or a name as of yet. So let's say this. Well, all right, let's hold on to it right here for just a second. We'll see how things are moving. It is Jackson Lewis. Looks to be like his right ankle, right foot or something. Looks to me like that's the number. No, it's 30, not 20. Ramage, not Lewis. No, it is 20, isn't it? I do believe. I haven't been able to get the glasses on him, and the number hasn't been presented to me in a clear fashion. But hobbling up the right sideline, it is 20. It is Jackson Lewis going over to the bench, and that is certainly a loss for our Preston High Knights. All right, here we go. Over the right side, running it there, trying to get back in an offensive set. Football comes out over the 35 to around the 36, so a gain. We'll give him 5. We'll give him 4. How's that? Give him 4. 2nd and 6 for our Knights. Watching the injured player across the way, and hopefully there's nothing there. We need that young fellow. Back out of the huddle we come. 2nd down and 6 yards to go for a first down. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left for our Preston High Knights. Trevor Thomas sets up at about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, awaiting the snap, a little bit low. Hands it straight up the middle, got some running room. Out over the 40-yard line and near the 41. Run that time for our Preston High Knights. And that's Townsend again. Brings it out to around the 40. We're going to call it just over the 40. So it's going to be 3rd and a long 3. 3rd and a long 3 for our Preston High Knights. We need to keep this thing going. We've turned it over on downs twice and punted once in the first quarter. 10:40 left to go in the first half. We're down 7-0. Wide outs, 2 right, 1 left. 3rd down, and we're going to call it 4. Man in motion. They hand it off straight up the middle, and no, it's going to be just short. It's going to be about a half a yard or so short, maybe even a full yard. Townsend on the run, certainly running hard, but it is going to be short. It is 4th down, and less than a yard do we go for it. I wouldn't be surprised. But now they give us a first down. They gave us a first down. The fans from down here in Washington High Country weren't all enthused by that call. It certainly came late that the official stepped in and said, yep, it is a first down at the 43-yard line at Preston's 43. 1st and 10 for our Knights. 9:45 left to go in the first half. The snap is low, and Townsend has to just fall on it. The snap was a little bit low, and it looked for a moment like Trevor Thomas was going to be able to come up with it, and then bobbled it and did the wise thing and just fell on it. Yes, it was a big loss from the 43-yard line back to around the 37. We lost 6 strong yards there. Brings up a 2nd, and we're going to call it 16. 9:15, the clock runs. The play clock down to 12. We certainly haven't had any trouble with that. This is a good snap. Thomas being chased in the backfield and down at the 21. So a huge loss coming in that time on the first blitz we have seen for the Washington Patriots. And they come with a blitz over the right side, and that was the side that Trevor Thomas was trying to roll to, his left or the defensive side, right side for the Patriots, and they got him for a huge loss. And now it is third down, and I can't count that high. We have to go to the 47-yard line of Washington, and the football sets at the 22 of Preston. What have we got there? 25, 28, 31 yards, something like that for a first down. Thomas back to pass, fires it down the field, looks over his shoulder. It is incomplete. Falls incomplete down at about the 45-yard line. So that will bring up a fourth down in our second punting situation for our Preston High Knights. After, again, we had good field position and thought we had things moving in our direction. And then all of a sudden, you get that first down, and we lose some yardage, and now big yardage when they get Trevor Thomas way back there at the 22. The snap is a good snap to the punt. It's off the side of the foot and will be coming over here to the near sideline, takes a Washington bounce, and is down at the 32, 33-yard line. So only a kick of about 11 yards that time for our Preston High Knights as it squirted off the side of the foot and goes out of bounds at the 33. So the Washington Patriots set up an excellent field position, leading 7-0 with just over 8 minutes to go in the half. They come with wideouts now, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Amari keeps it to the 30, to the 25, and inside the 25 to the 24. Pick up there from the 33 down to around the 24-yard line. Give him 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Patriots. Quickly, they do not huddle. Straight up to the line of scrimmage they come. The snap is back, and now you've got movement, I think, on the right side of the line for movement on the right side of the line for Washington. So that will move the football back 5 yards from around the 23 back to the 28-yard line and bring up a second down, and we're going to call it 6, 2nd and 6. Stops the clock momentarily for the penalty at 7:35 left to go in the first half. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage come the Patriots. 4 down defensive linemen for our Preston High Knights. 2 wideouts to the right side for Washington. Man in motion left to right. Here comes Amari straight up the middle. Has a lot of room. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Washington. So that comes from the 28-yard line, and the second touchdown of the evening for Amari. So he's got a 28-yarder to go along with a 70-yarder. Young fellow's all he was billed to be, is he not? Quick, elusive, tough to tackle, and Washington goes up 13-0 and is waiting for the point after. 7:15 left to go in the opening half. We've had some opportunities. The offense just ain't been able to get it going. Defensively, Amari has been all he was built to be. The kick is up, and it is good. So as they come back up the field, 7:15 left to go in the opening half. Washington 14, our Preston High Knights nothing.
This is Paul Mopritt, your Republican candidate for sheriff. I'd like to take just a moment and give a big shout out to all the Preston High students who work so hard to keep up with their schoolwork, then work hard in extracurricular activities, whether it's sports, FFA, junior ROTC, the band, drama. I know there are so many others. I know it's a tough time, and we salute you for your hard work. This is Paul Mopritt. Thank you.
Paid for by Paul Pritt for Preston County Sheriff.
What's worse than the roads around here? The answer is our internet. It's slow or worse, but you keep paying and hoping for better. Well, better is here, smoother and faster than a new highway. It's fiber optic cable. The cutting-edge technology comes from Prodigy, and that's a Preston County company. Prodigy, better phone and internet through fiber optics. Call us to see if we are available in your area yet. 304-777-4444. Prodigy, the way internet should be.
Back here at Washington High, now trailing our Preston High Knights 14-0. Washington ready to kick off right to left here after their second score in this football game, and offensively we just haven't been able to put anything together at all. Approaching the football, and this one, a little onside kick attempt, and the Patriots have it. Washington has the football, a little onside kick attempt in Washington. We missed it. We had a chance to take it out of the air. We missed that, and Washington takes it down the sideline. Now they cannot move. They have to take it back where they touched it, which was at the 43-yard line. So you can't advance that. You just wherever you touch it, wherever you recover it or take possession of it, is where the official spots it down, and that's at the 43. My goodness, we sort of went to sleep there a little bit, didn't we? All right, wideouts, two of them to the right. Man in motion left to right. They hand it off to the motion man. He goes around the right end, the wide side of the field. There are two flags behind the play, and you assume, again, it will be a hold against Washington, and it is. So both flags come in there at about the 45-yard line, maybe the 43 is where they're going to end up spotting it. So they will move it back into Preston territory at around the 47, 48-yard line. They spotted it pretty much at the 48. So it'll be a first down now, and 19 to go. First and 19 after the holding penalty. That is the second pretty good run that the Patriots have had called back and taken because of a holding penalty. Here comes Amari to the wide side of the field. He's at midfield, and he steps out of bounds in Preston territory at the 47. So he gets about 5 or 6 of that penalty yardage back, but it still brings up a second down. And we're going to call it, second and about 15. Second and 15. No huddle for the Patriots this time. Up to the line of scrimmage they come. The clock is stopped after Amari runs out of bounds. Man in motion left to right. Amari keeps it over the left side. He's at the 40 and fumbles the football. Who's got it? I think the officials are going to say Preston's football at the 45. So that is the second turnover for the Patriots of Washington High this evening, and this time we get in pretty good field position. They're going to spot it at the 44-yard line, first and 10 for our Preston High Knights from their own 44. This is about as far up the field as we ventured here this evening. So let's see if we can get something going with 6:45 left to go on the clock here in the first half. We're down 14-0. Wide outs. Todd Fraley out here to the right side, a wing on the left, and an I formation. Turn around, pitch it to the left side. It goes to Townsend. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. About a 5-yard loss as we tried to swing it around on a pitch to the wide side of the field, and there were a whole lot of red uniformed Patriots over there with those red helmets, and Townsend had no opportunity to get away. A loss of at least 5, so we're going to call it second and 15. They move it back to the 40 and just inside the 40 to near the 39, second and 15 for our Preston High Knights. Wide outs. 2 of them to the left, 1 to the right. Do we have enough men on the line of scrimmage? It looks to me like, I don't see any flag. Here's a little swing pass over to the left side to Townsend. He's at midfield. He's at the 45, runs over one Patriot over at about the 42-yard line, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at around the first down, the 45, but it's still first down yardage. Now, that was a nice little swing pass out to Townsend, and he takes it down that far sideline in front of the Preston High bench, gets a first down into Patriot territory. This is new territory for us this evening for our Preston High Knights offense. 2 wideouts out here to the right side. Todd Fraley splits way out to the right. Wide out 2 to the left. The snap back to Townsend. Townsend fires it out here. The catch is made at the 45-yard line. The tackle brought down But Townsend again on the reception, and he certainly made a nice one-handed stab there for our Preston High Knights. Takes it to the 41. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 for Preston. We go under 5 minutes when we snap it on this next play. Trevor Thomas goes over to the sideline, gets a little bit of a play call from the sideline over there, sends 2 wide outs to the left. That's the wide side of the field. As the football is set up on the hash mark on the near side, that is the right side for our Preston High Knights. When we're going to be assessed a 5-yard penalty. The left side offensively moved. 3 or 4 players moved, so we had a little miscalculation there on the snap count, and we lose 5 yards. So you take it back over the 45 to the 46, brings up 2nd and 11. We're going to call it 2nd and 11. Clock stops momentarily for the penalty mark-off, and now the official says, wind her up, let's go. 4:40 as the clock winds, and the Preston High Knights come out of the huddle. Up to the line we come. We're trailing 14-0 with 4:30 left to go in the first half. Snap back to Trevor Thomas. The junior looks down the field, fires, has Todd Fraley, and Fraley cannot make the catch. May have been tipped at the last moment. Had a step or two. The pass was a little bit underthrown and may have been tipped at the last moment by the defender trying to catch up to Fraley as he went down the near sideline. Open for a moment, pass a little bit underthrown, and the defender was able to get up and maybe get a finger or two on it to slap it just a little bit out of the road. All right, now we've got ourselves a 3rd down and 11 situation from the 46-yard line, and we need to go to the 35. 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Trevor Thomas looks over the defense, 4 down defensive linemen, and Trevor Thomas rolls to his left side, looks down the field, tries to run it, and will be knocked out of bounds across the way, and the Preston High Knight fans, and there comes a very, very late flag, and I think you're going to have a 15-yard mark-off against Washington. Trevor Thomas, not using perhaps the exact rule book words here, but had given himself up, so to speak, and had gone to the sideline and was hit after he had, I couldn't tell from here whether he had stepped out of bounds or not, but it was certainly, everyone knew he was either out of bounds or was on his way out, and the 15-yard mark-off against the Patriots. All right, gives us a first down at the 32-yard line of Washington. So by far the deepest we've been into Washington territory this evening, and we need it. We're down 14-0. Tight end on the right side, split in on the left. We run it to the right. It's Townsend. Takes it to the 29-yard line. Give him a couple, maybe 3 from the 32 down to the 29. They come sparingly, don't they? The big group in there for the Washington Patriots. 3-3 on the year. Our Preston High Knights coming off of a win last week down at Lewis County. All right, here you go. 2nd and 7. Coming into the huddle late is Trevor Thomas. There's 15 on the play clock. That has not come into play at any time this evening. We've been up to the line of scrimmage very quickly, and as I say that, this time it's down to 4. Still moving people around at 3. We snap it. Did we get it off in time? I don't see a flag. They fumble the football, and Washington has it. I was looking down the field to see if the official had thrown the flags, a handoff, and a bit of a juggle. The hit was made by the Patriots at the 32-yard line. The ball comes out, and there was nothing but a red shirt or two there to fall on it, so that's what the Patriots do at the 32-yard line. And our deepest foray into Patriot territory comes to an end. So now here comes Washington up to the line of scrimmage. We have moved a 6-down defensive lineman. Running around the left side is Amari. He's at the 35 and goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Bounced out there by our Preston High Knights. Bounced out by Easton Gibbs, number 21. Bounces out Amari at the 35 again. 3. Stops the clock on the out-of-bounds run by Amari, and here comes the Washington Patriots quickly up to the line of scrimmage, and they send 3 wideouts to the right side. They have a tight end to the left. Wingman on the left side. Amari back to pass. They haven't thrown it often, and they throw this one just a little bit low at the 50-yard line, and it falls incomplete. So now it's a 3rd and 7 situation. Certainly haven't done much on the passing game this evening, and we didn't think that they would. Coach Tennant said they run the football out of this single wing in several different sets, but he didn't look for them to throw it around a lot, and they certainly haven't. Still leading our Preston High Knights 14-0 with exactly 3 minutes on the clock left to go in the first half from here in Charlestown, West Virginia. 3rd down and 7 for the Patriots. Wideouts 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Amari back to pass again, fires it down the field, and it is over the head of the intended receiver, falls incomplete, and Washington will be called upon to punt. So we hold that time, and I assume they're going to punt it. They haven't sent anybody out there yet, but it is 4th down and about 7 yards to go for Washington. The play clock down to 20, and Amari goes back to the huddle, and now you send in the punting unit for Washington. Preston will drop one back at about the 35-yard line, the 30-yard line, now retreating all the way back inside the 25 to near the 20. 5 down, lineman. The rush is on the high boot up over the lights. It is taken at the 25-yard line, around the left side to the 30, the 35, the 40, over midfield and into Washington territory at about the 45-yard line, and there is a flag on the play. There again, that's one of those that you assume. You got the old block in the back, but we'll wait to make the official call as the official steps up to see what it is. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the half. We trail it 14-0. Mr. Official comes out and says personal foul against Washington. So instead of getting the football at the 45-yard line, our Preston High Knights will have it 1st and 10 from the Patriot 30.
Back on to that 30-yard Easton Gibbs run back, another 15 yards.
So 1st and 10 for our Preston High Knights from the Washington 30-yard line. One wide out to the left side in an I formation, and they come with it to Townsend, and he looked like he more than slipped than was hit. Loses a yard or two back to around the 32. Looks like he's more his feet slipped out from under him than anybody tackling, but nonetheless, a loss of 2 on the play and brings up 2nd and 12, as will be at about 2 minutes left to go on the clock. Now, Preston does have 3 timeouts left to go here actually both teams do here in the first half. Wide out, 1 to the right, 2 to the left for our Preston High Knights. Trevor back to pass, a little swing pass again out here to Townsend. Townsend down inside the 25 to near the 20-yard line. A little slow getting up. He does get up, got some problems there with that left foot or left knee. Now Townsend goes down on the near sideline. A little problem with the left foot or the left knee. Let's see what we've got going on here. There's time out on the field. 1:50 left to go in the first half, and a 14-0 Washington lead over our Preston High Knights.
Eckert's Incorporated is your city water hookup specialist. Eckert's carries a complete line of CTS city water pipe in sizes such as 3/4 and 1 inch. They can get any size and any length of CTS. Just stop by and ask them and they'll order it. Eckert's also carries water regulators, check valves, and all the fittings so you'll be hooked up and ready to roll. Your city water supply headquarters is, of course, Eckert's. Check it out today at Eckert's on the Albright Road.
We're trying to go about our business as usual, but it's tough during these current times. Gatos and Turner is open to help you with your legal concerns.
We're trying to maintain the recommendations by our governor and the CDC while still remaining open to work for and with our clients.
Need some help with a legal issue? Call Gatos and Turner at 329-0773.
Absolutely. We're here every day. We're changing what we do and able to still serve our clients while still keeping people healthy and safe.
329-0773 for Gatos and Turner across from Walmart.
The police Police protect us from danger. The fire department protects us from fire. Who is there to give us financial protection from a loss? The insurance centers can provide that protection for you and your family or business. With access to over 40 national and regional carriers, we can find the best rates for home, auto, life, business, and group health. For the protection you need, visit us online at insurancecenters.com. The Insurance Centers, where serving you is our best policy. In Morgantown, Kingwood, and Brewston Mills.
Back here, and Townsend walking off under his own power. I want to tell you about the fine folks at Busted Knuckles Auto and Diesel Repair. You know where they're located, on the Dogtown Road. Rex says, come on out. I can fix your truck. I can fix your car. Do all of that diesel work that you need done. That's it. Busted Knuckle Auto and Diesel Repair. I have to tell you, I just think that's a great name. I asked him where he came up with that, and he said, because that's what happens to me, the old Busted Knuckle. 304-698-6966. We're ready to play football. Busted Knuckle on the Dogtown Road. You got troubles with your vehicle, Rex will take care of you. He certainly will. Here we go. 1st and 10 for our Preston High Knights. Straight back to pass, looking down the field over into the corner. It is touchdown or intercepted? I think it's intercepted, is it not? Both teams are jumping up and saying, we got it, we got it. Now let's see what the official says. The official says it is an interception in the end zone, and Washington will have the football. That's what it looked like to me on the first look, and then as they went to the ground, I wasn't sure that our receiver didn't rip it out of the defender's hands, because our Preston High Knights over there who were close were signaling touchdown. But when the officials stepped in, it became pretty apparent that the official said, no, it's an interception. And so the Preston High Knights turn it over with 1:40 left to go in the first half, trailing 14-0, and here come the Patriots. Preston just deciding that Washington ain't going to pass it. They've got 9, they've got 10 within a yard or so of the line of scrimmage. This is a defense that we haven't seen, and Amari keeps it up over the 20 to around the 22. We haven't seen anything like this defensively this year anyhow. And let me watch this again a little bit closer. They had 6 down defensive linemen on the last time we were out there defensively, but we had some of our backers a little deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down defensive linemen this time. The snap is low. Amori keeps it over to the right side, gets to the 25, over the 25 to the 26. Under a minute left to go in the first half. Now, Washington gets the football to start the second half. They've got timeouts if they decide to use them. So far, they have decided they're not going to. 3rd down and about, 4 to go for a first down. Maury swings it to the right side, has some running room out to the right side, fires it down the field. It is slapped away, incomplete, and we have held on downs. It looked to me like he had some running room. It's much easier to see up here, is it not, than it is down on the field. So anyhow, we hold after that incomplete pass, and we'll get the football back with 34 seconds and 3 timeouts left to go here in the first half, trailing 14-0. The injury bug has gotten to some. We'll go over that at halftime. Hopefully both will be back in the second half. We'll have to wait and see. Awaiting the snap a bit low. The hush is on. The hit's at the 45. Takes a bounce back to the 35, picked up by the Preston High Knights, and out over the 45 to around the 47-yard line. That's where Preston will put it in play with 25 seconds left to go, and it was Easton Gibbs on the return. Brought it back, a nice return from about the, 27-28 out over the 45 to the 47. So 1st and 10, Preston. 53 yards away from pay dirt, 25 seconds and 3 timeouts to go. Up to the line we come. We send 2 wide outs to the left, 2 to the right. Awaiting the snap, Trevor Thomas waits the snap, takes the snap a bit low, drops straight back, fires it down the field, and this one is almost intercepted. Again,
underthrown by just a little bit, intended for Todd Fraley down here at about the 25-yard line. Falls incomplete, and now 18 seconds left to go in the half. Wideouts, we had 4 of them that time, 2 right, 2 left. Fraley swinging it down that left side, just couldn't quite get to it. Almost intercepted. Again, you go with the same set. Wideouts, 2 right, 2 left. Trevor Thomas, the junior, takes the snap. Little swing pass out here to the right side. Easton Gibbs has it at the 50, and a nice tackle by the Patriots right at the 50-yard line, and Preston will call their first of 3 timeouts. So there's timeout on the field with 9 seconds left to go in the first half. We're trailing this thing 14-0.
Do you have an ache or pain that is preventing you from living your life to the fullest? Let us help. This is Stephen Groves, physical therapist and clinical director at ProPT's newest location in Brewston Mills. Did you know that more than 80% of adults and adolescents do not get enough physical activity? Regular physical activity can prevent or even improve many chronic conditions. Call to schedule your appointment today at any of our 3 locations. We will work with you to help develop a personalized treatment plan to encourage and facilitate pain-free movement while also helping you achieve your goals. We look forward to seeing you soon at ProPT, your key to quality rehabilitation.
For more information or to make an appointment, you can call ProPT in Brewston Mills at 304-379-4784, in Kingwood at 304-329-3739, or in Masontown, call 304-864-0111.
Hi, this is Shonda McNew. Let our talented team get you back to living the life you love. ProPT is your key to quality rehabilitation.
All right, 3rd down and about 7 yards to go for a first down for our Preston High Knights. They have used the first of their 3 timeouts. We got 3 wideouts over here to the right side, 1 to the left. Snap, back to Trevor Thomas, feels some pressure, rolls to his left side, looks downfield, runs with the football, steps out of bounds short of the first down yardage. Brings up 4th down. You would assume that Preston will go for it. There's only 3 seconds left to go in the half. So you assume you sling one down the field and hope for the best. Now the Patriots are feeling the same thing. They have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensive backs, 2 of them inside the 30, 1 of them moving back to the 25. So they are expecting the same thing. 4 down defensive linemen. They have a late rush on the pass down the field. It is slapped away or not. That is the end of the first half. The end of the first half with the score, Washington 14. No. And looking across the way, as I had mentioned, looking at some of our injuries, and we want to look at that. Trevor Thomas goes over to chat with his teammates across the way, and these injuries, and we'll bring you up to date on those the best we can here as our halftime goes on. Both teams have left the field for this halftime. Well, we've still got a few of the Patriots down here that ain't left yet, and the officials, I guess, are always told you're not supposed to start the clock till everyone and their brother and sister have left the field. So they have not done that as of yet, but this has been they started the clock before the official said they're ready. All right, so that is the end of the first half of the score. Washington 14, our Preston High Knights nothing.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Preston Memorial Hospital welcomes Dr. Michael Forkran to our team. Dr. Forkran is a general surgery specialist that graduated with honors from West Virginia University School of Medicine. Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
The Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department performs total joint replacements of the hips, knees, and shoulders. With 3 experienced orthopedic surgeons, Preston Memorial Hospital will work with you to develop a treatment program that meets your individual needs. Let us help alleviate your pain and return you to the active life you love. Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital. Choose Mon Health and feel the difference of personalized care close to home. Visit monhealth.com.
The Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Preston Memorial Hospital welcomes Dr. Michael Forkran to our team. Dr. Forkran is a general surgery specialist that graduated with honors from West Virginia University School of Medicine. Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
The Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department performs total joint replacements of the hips, knees, and shoulders. With 3 experienced orthopedic surgeons, Preston Memorial Hospital will work with you to develop a treatment program that meets your individual needs. Let us help alleviate your pain and return you to the active life you love. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital. Choose Mon Health and feel the difference of personalized care close to home. Visit monhealth.com.
The Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well,
Low or worse, but you keep paying and hoping for better. Well, better is here, smoother and faster than a new highway. It's fiber optic cable. The cutting edge technology comes from Prodigy, and that's a Preston County company. Prodigy, better phone and internet through fiber optics. Call us to see if we are available in your area yet. 304-777-4444. Prodigy, the way internet should be.
Need to sell but worried about the timing? This is Jessica Lipscomb, broker of Houses and More Real Estate. The real estate industry has been facing nationwide inventory shortages, and interest rates have never been better. Home is an essential, and if you have a home or land you need to sell, Houses and More has the essential tools to make it happen. Houses and More Real Estate, 304-329-4559. houses-more.com. And hey, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Houses and More Real Estate.
This is Paul Pritt, your Republican candidate for sheriff. I'd like to take just a moment and give a big shout out to all the Preston High students who work so hard to keep up with their schoolwork, then work hard in extracurricular activities, whether it's sports, FFA, junior ROTC, the band, drama. I know there are so many others. I know it's a tough time, and we salute you for your hard work. This is Paul Pritt. Thank you.
paid for by Paul Pritt for Preston County Sheriff.
Scott Ford Schaefer GMC would like to take just a moment and say, once again, let's go Knights. We know the schoolwork isn't easy, and to keep those grades up, so many involved in extracurricular activities, whether it's sports, the band, the FFA, junior ROTC, the numerous club activities, we know it's tough. The very best from one and all at Scott Ford Schaefer GMC, Route 7, just west of Kingwood. Keep up the good work. From Scott Ford, Schaefer GMC, Kingwood.
And as the Washington High Band continues to entertain us here at halftime, and our Preston High Knights trail it 14-0. Old School Pizzeria with the very best pizza in the area. Now, you know where that Old School Pizzeria is located, of course. It's in Reedsville at the Old School, naturally. You know where it is. Now, they're open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday. Tuesday through Thursday, from 11 to 8, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 9. You can phone in your order at the Old School Pizzeria at 304-980-2826. Weather permitting, we can still have some nice days. They've got that deck seating, really nice place. If the weather permits, it's going to be a little nippy tonight, is it not? Old School Pizzeria. And let me tell you about the famous Preston County Goldie Sub that's now available at the Old School Pizzeria. Made just like Grandma used to make. Homemade pepperoni rolls, the Old School Pizzeria in Reedsville. And don't forget those Goldie Subs. Phone Old School Pizzeria, 304-980-2826. Old School Pizzeria. As the Washington band leaves the field here at halftime, looking ahead, if you will, next week we will be at University High, all things being what they are, hopefully. And it's been difficult, hasn't it? And you know, for some of these athletic directors, I was listening to one, how do we say, situation, and they changed from Monday to Wednesday who they were going to play. On Monday, these two schools were going to meet them. By Wednesday, that wasn't going to be able to happen, so they had changed the schedule, and that's the way it's been, you know. But fortunately, they're making this thing happen, and most folks are getting to be able to play. Now, unfortunately, our friends over in Doddridge County, they ain't playing, and there are a couple other spots in the state, but by and large, we're getting in the games. And if you didn't notice this, I don't know, the way things are shaping up for our Preston High Knights, whether it's going to affect them or not, but you only need to play 4 games to get into the playoffs this year. Isn't that something? That's just the way that they have dealt things out through the SSAC, and I don't know, whether you got to win them all in this point thing and how they're going to do it. Who knows? But just because of the way that this situation and this game thing is, that you only have to play 4. Now, I know locally, if you're familiar with some of the schools, locally, Clay Battelle is only playing their second game tonight. They're one of those that have played about as few as anybody that I know, and I guess I'm just, because it's a little more local, there could be some, obviously, in the southern part of the state that have that same thing happening. I'm just not quite as familiar with those, but Clay Battelle only playing their second game, I do believe, tonight. Maybe their third, but I think it's their second. All right. Awaiting the teams to get back here on the field, looking down here, some of the folks coming back for the Washington Patriots. We trail this thing at halftime, 14-0, back with more of our halftime activities in just a moment.
I know you've heard these. Don't sweat the small stuff, or go big, or go home. Well, we seem to remember those big events in our life, but sometimes the big things crowd out the little, pretty wonderful things that can make you look up from your smartphone, see your family at breakfast, and find out that answering that email is not really the most important thing. How many times a day are we so focused on the big things that we ignore the little things that God provides? The blessings. Every day, in all the magnificent things God does, He can still wipe away that tear. By His death, Jesus brings forgiveness to all, and He blesses us in some of the smallest of ways, like wiping away that tear, like comforting us when we're in a really bad way. In the kingdom of God, small stuff matters in a big way. Have a good day from Success Floor Covering in Oakland and at 165 Holland Avenue in Westover.
Jennings Excavating, Route 92, just south of Newburgh. There when you need them for any and all of your excavation work. Hauling, just give the folks at Jennings a call, 304-892-4425. Need some road repairs, stone haul, pond work, septic systems? No job is too big or too small. All and much more with that one phone call to Jennings Excavating. Local folks that can get the job done for you. Glad to be serving all of Preston County and the surrounding area. Call 304-892-4425. Jennings Excavating, Newburgh.
Getting water into your house, getting water out of your house. You know, these are both issues we have to deal with. Let Eckert's Incorporated help you out, or in. Eckert's has a complete line of Gould, Myers, and Franklin pumps. Whether you need a deep well pump to get the water in or a sump pump to get the water out, you'll find what you need at Eckert's. Plus, Eckert's has the pipe and fittings to get the job done right. Remember, every good home improvement project starts at Eckert's Incorporated on the Albright Road.
When buying new furniture, you can go to Morgantown to one of the big box stores. There's a better option. Hi, Melissa here from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. Sometimes we overlook the best when it's right here in front of us. Delano's Furniture and Mattress is absolutely your best choice. Delano's has been in Preston County for over 50 years. We know the furniture business and what Preston County residents deserve. Great prices, unbeatable quality, and honest deals. Shop around, but before you buy, stop in and try our family furniture store. Delano's Furniture and Mattress.
The heating season is here. To make sure that we stay warm, as we know those cold days and nights are coming, we call Lewis and Burge for any of our season heating needs. Be it for your home or your business, that one phone call to Lewis and Burge will have those red trucks on their way to service your heating system. Be it gas, fuel oil, electric, Lewis and Burge can handle the situation. For over 65 years, they have been answering the call. 304-789-2611. Licensed professionals. Lewis and Burge, 304-789-2611.
Hey, come and see us at Diggers if you need some septic system work done, or some excavation or ditching for your pipes or whatever. Diggers, located Route 26, just south of Kingwood. Yep. Now Tom Allweek has been working up there in the Brewston area. Courtney tells me, doing some septic work and some ditching work and some things like that. So if you need any of that type of thing done, then you give them a call. They're at Diggers, and they'll be right there to help you. 304-329-4055. That's Diggers. Located. Stop by and see Tom and the folks there at Diggers, just south of Kingwood. I don't know, about a mile out of town, maybe not even that. You can't miss the big building there on the left-hand side of the road. Stop by and talk to them, and they can really fix you up with all this excavating work and ditch digging and pipe work and all of that sort of thing. That's Diggers, Route 26, just south of Kingwood. Both teams have made their way back out on the field. Our Preston High Knights going through their warm-ups down here to the right. The Patriots more below us than they haven't gone through a whole lot of stuff yet. I feel pretty confident. They always do. They'll add 3 minutes to the clock down here. Washington will get the football to start the second half. They won the toss and deferred till the second half, so Washington will be receiving to start the second half. Our Preston High Knights just haven't been able consistently to get anything going. 2 scores on the board for the Patriots, both by Amari on a 70-yard run there in the first quarter and a 28-yard run in the second quarter. He has been, as we were told and expected, would be the bulk of the offense for the Washington Patriots as they come in here 3-3. Our Preston High Knights 1-5. They got the win last week down at Lewis County. We will not see Townsend or Jackson Lewis in the second half, both with leg, ankle injuries. I think it was that they both looked more to me as they were leaving the field more in the ankle area than they were in the knee, and I don't know whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, but that's just the way it looked to me. Back with our second half kickoff in just a moment.
October is National Physical Therapy Month and the perfect time to visit one of our 3 ProPT locations for you to see how we can help you reach your active and healthy lifestyle goals. Hi, this is Tiffany Dolly, Clinical Director and Physical Therapist at ProPT in Masontown. Physical therapy isn't just for injury recovery and pain relief. Its benefits also include active aging, health promotion, and illness and injury prevention. Let's make this month all about taking care of ourselves.
For more information or to make an appointment, you can call ProPT in Masontown at 304-864-0111. In Kingwood, call 304-329-3739. Or now in Brewston Mills, call 304-379-4784.
Hi, this is Shonda McNew. Let our talented team get you back to living the life you love. ProPT is your key to quality rehabilitation.
A special announcement from Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care during these uncertain times of COVID-19. Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care, located in Reedsville, is open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Again, that's Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care in Reedsville, open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. No appointment necessary. Preston Memorial Hospital is there to help you. Your close-to-home hospital.
You're one of our own.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Allstate agent Becky Bernadowitz of Hartley Insurance knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. With Hartley Insurance, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Hartley Insurance can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Call Becky at 304-329-2161 for a free quote. Hartley Insurance.
Clear Mountain Bank, our local community bank, would like to recognize our Preston High students, to all that give that extra, whether it be in sports, football, volleyball, golf, or other sports, or the great Preston High Band, the FFA, the Junior ROTC, the many clubs and organizations. That extra effort and time will be recognized. Clear Mountain Bank will be there as you move forward. Clear Mountain Bank with 5 convenient Preston County locations: Rollsburg, Kingwood, Terre Haute, Reedsville, and Brewston Mills. Clear Mountain Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Premium Collision Center, Route 7 west of Terre Haute, can fix them up whether that collision is big or small. Now, with over 40 years of experience in body repair, the folks at Premium Collision have the experience and the equipment to repair your car or truck, whether that's big or small. Premium Collision will work with your insurance company. Now, you have the right to take that vehicle to the body shop of your choice. So choose Premium Collision Center when needed. Phone 304-789-1133. That's Premium Collision Center, Route 7 West, Terre Haute, 304-789-1133.
The Preston High Knights play here. Preston County Sports Connection, 107.7 FM, WFSP.
And our Preston High Knights try an onside kick to start this second half, but it is recovered by the Patriots of Washington High right at midfield. Washington comes out into the huddle quickly, comes up to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends. Bad snap, a ball on the ground, but covered by the Patriots. They lose a couple, and again, up to the line of scrimmage quickly. 2nd and 12. Again, 2 tight ends out of this odd formation. Almost another bobble football. To the 50, to the 45, and down to the 43 goes Amaro. Pickup of, let's call it 7 or 8. It's going to be 3rd down, and after the loss of a couple, we're going to call it 3rd and a long 4, maybe even 5 for the Patriots. We've just started the second half. We are down our Preston High Knights 14-0. Football spotted on the hash mark on the near side of the field. The wide side is to the right for the Patriots as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And again, with 2 tight ends, Preston with 7 down defensive linemen. 7 down defensive linemen, and we jump off sides. One of those 7 jump off sides, and it's going to be a 5-yard mark-off for Preston. It will give them a first down. I think so. They're going to move the chains. Yep, it wasn't quite 5 yards. So they will move the chains. And first down for Washington now at the, we're going to call it the 38-yard line of Preston. Staying with those 7 and 8 down defensive linemen are Preston High Knights. They bring it over to the right side, to the 35, to the 30, and down inside the 20. to around the 16-yard line, and that's the thing when you go with 7 and 8 down linemen. When you break that initial line of scrimmage, then there ain't nobody left back there, is there? Do we have a flag behind the play? There is a flag behind the play. A hold against the Patriots. A hold against Washington was thrown right here on the sideline, and I didn't see it because of the players from Washington standing down here. It was thrown right at the sideline. But then the officials got to discussing things, and they said, yep, flag against Washington. So they will mark it off, and instead of being at the 16, it will be way, way back at the 49-yard line. So now it's going to bring up a first down and 21? First and 20, 21, something like that for the Patriots. Late into the huddle, 14-0 lead for Washington over our Preston High Knights. Beautiful evening here in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. A little bit cool. 2 tight ends, unbalanced line to the right, waiting the snap. Snap is back. Straight up the middle they come with it to the 50 and down to the 45-yard line. Pickup of about 5, maybe not quite, but nearly 5. And it will bring up a second, and we're going to call it 15. Second and 15 for Washington. As the clock runs, we are at 9.5 on a running clock in the third quarter, and what has been a pretty rapidly played football game. The Patriots, we were told weren't going to throw it much, and they haven't. Preston has thrown it around a bit, and may well more here in the second half with the loss of Townsend. Here they go over the right side again to the 40, to the 35, and bounce out of bounds at about the 31 or 32-yard line. It will bring up a third down situation, 3rd and about 4 for the Patriots. So they've got 2 downs to gain 4 yards, and they're quickly ready to snap this thing. Up they come to the line of scrimmage, this time over the right side. They are at the 30, and that's about it. They may have fallen to the 29, but I think they're going to be a little short with the first down yardage. Let's see exactly where they spot it. Yep, they've spotted it right at the 30 for the Patriots, and they need to go inside the 29, about a football length inside the 29. So just over a yard to go for a first down, and here come a new backfield, if you will, for the Patriots, and I believe this is more of their first unit backfield, as some of the ones coming out had not started the game, but now Amari is back in there, running back. Oh, my, they're going to try a 50-yard field goal. 47-yard field goal. Surely not. Yep, it is down. The kick is up. They drive it. It is no good, but there was a whistle, I do believe, before the snap. A whistle before the snap and delay of game against the Patriots. So now they're going to have 4th and about 6, and will they punt it, or will they try to run a play here? They come over to the sideline. That was odd to me, with 4th and only a yard to go for a first down, and the yardage that they've been picking up on the ground. And now it looks like they're going to punt it out of there. There again, just a little, well, everybody does things a little different, don't they? So here we go. Let's see if they indeed do punt it from their own 35-yard line, and they are. And now Preston sends one deep down at about the 5. Let's see what they do with it. The snap is high. The kick is straight up into the air, and it comes down at the 20 and pretty much bounces sidewise and out of bounds maybe at the 21 or something like that. So not much of a punt, but nonetheless, Preston gets the football. A little different situation there, looked like from our vantage point for the Washington Patriots, but they had a 4th and 1. They tried a 47-yard field goal, but the whistle blew and they had to delay a game, and then they decided they would punt it, a 15 or 16-yard punt, something like that. 1st and 10 for our Preston High Knights. They have spotted it at the 20-yard line. First and 10 Preston, 7:40 left to go in the third period. We're down 14-0. Townsend, here we go on a reverse. from the right to the left, out over the 20 to the 25, and hit down at the 25 with the running the football in there for the Preston High Knights on that little bit of an end around was Dylan Taylor. Yeah. Gain of, give him 5. Give him 5 on that. Again, Townsend is out. Jackson Lewis is out. Both of them with, looked from our vantage point for ankle injuries. Now we got a wide out way out to the left side. That's the wide side of the field. Also, flanker out here to the right side, near the sideline. They come straight up the middle with it, and very little yardage, very little. Perhaps 1, maybe 2, but that's about all on that run. So you've got another third down situation for our Preston High Knights. 3rd and 1 for the Preston High Knights. Easton Gibbs carried the football that time. Did I say 3rd and 1? It's 3rd and more like 3, isn't it? 3rd and more like 3 for the Preston High Knights. All right, 6.5 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down, 3 yards to go for Preston. The 27, they need to go to the 30. Looking over the defense. Did we jump off sides? I think they did. I think Washington jumped off sides. Offsides defense, the official says, so that will give our Preston High Knights a 1st down. Move it out over the 30-yard line to the 32. So 1st down, Preston. Stops the clock momentarily while they move the chains, and then they start it back up, so it will be under 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter when they snap this one. Wide outs, 2 left, 2 right for our Preston High Knights. Need to get something going offensively. Trevor Thomas back to pass, little swing pass out here at the 30, and nothing much after that. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all. Perhaps may have lost a half a yard. We'll see exactly where they spotted. And not a whole lot. That play has worked a few times, but and after that, the Patriots are beginning to catch on to that little swing pass. And nope, lost about a yard. So make it 2nd down and 11 for our Knights. Under 5.5 on a quickly played 3rd quarter so far. 3 wide outs to the right side, 1 to the left for Preston. Trevor Thomas awaits the snap and almost jumping off sides. Thomas back to pass over the middle. It is complete. Out over the 40 to the 45, the 50, and to the 45-yard line of the Patriots. Pass is complete for our Preston High Knights, and we have another injured Preston High Knight with a foot or ankle injury, and that is the receiver that is slow to get up and indeed not getting up across the way. Now this looks, he's putting himself, that may be a cramp, but I don't know. Timeout on the field. Timeout on the field with a score. Washington 14, our Preston High Knights, nothing.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Allstate agent Becky Bernadowitz with Hartley Insurance knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. With Hartley Insurance, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Hartley Insurance can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Call Becky at 304-329-2161 for a free quote. Hartley Insurance.
Home is where the heart is, and if your heart is leading you to dreams of a new place, Houses and More Real Estate is here to help. In this challenging market, we understand that home is an essential. We are able to offer our buyers and sellers virtual tours, electronic signature and notarization, video conferencing, and hey, a good old-fashioned phone call too. Let's talk. Houses and More Real Estate, 304-329-4559. Houses-more.com. We're here for you.
It was Todd Fraley on the reception, and he was the injured player, slow to get up. But he does get up and get off the field, and our Preston High Knights had the 1st down at the 44-yard line of Washington. Trevor Thomas was back to pass and being chased back over the 50, back over the 45, and is down at the 43-yard line. So a loss of what? I can't even count that high. 6, 7, 13, 14 yards, something like that. 2nd and 23 now, so a loss of 13 on that particular play. Back again comes Thomas. Little swing pass over the right side, falls incomplete, out of the reach of the intended receiver. So third down, third and long. And again, the offense just ain't been able to get it together. You give some of the credit, maybe most of the credit, to the defense for the Washington Patriots. Clock is stopped with just 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 3, with a 14-0 deficit for our Preston High Knights up to the line of scrimmage. The play clock has been a very, very little notice this evening. Down inside of 10, and that hasn't happened often. Down to 5. Trevor Thomas takes the snap, fires a long pass down the field. It is intercepted. It was an inbounds. Yes, they intercepted. Well, in all candor, they probably wouldn't have punted it that far. You know, it is inside the 20-yard line down at the 18. The punt probably wouldn't have gone that far if it had been an incomplete pass. So as soon as the interception was made, they fell to the ground. So again, Washington has the football in their own territory at the 18-yard line. There are 2 scoring plays in the first quarter, a 70-yard run and then a 28-yard run, both by Mari. And now Preston calls a timeout. There's timeout on the field with the score, Washington 14, Preston nothing.
The police protect us from danger. The fire department protects us from fire. Who is there to give us financial protection from a loss? The insurance centers can provide that protection for you and your family or business. With access to over 40 national and regional carriers, we can find the best rates for home, auto, life, business, and group health. For the protection you need, visit us online at insurancecenters.com. The Insurance Centers, where serving you is our best policy. In Morgantown, Kingwood, and Brewston Mills.
Jennings Excavating, Route 92, just south of Newburgh. There when you need them for any and all of your excavation work. Hauling, just give the folks at Jennings a call, 304-892-4425. Need some road repairs, stone haul, pond work, septic systems? No job is too big or too small. All and much more with that one phone call to Jennings Excavating. Local folks that can get the job done for you. Glad to be serving all of Preston County and the surrounding area. Call 304-892-4425. Jennings Excavating, Newburgh.
And the Washington Patriots line up, and again, we've got eight defenders on the line of scrimmages. Amari runs it around the right side, finds some running room. Out over the 25, out over the 30 to the 33-yard line where he steps out of bounds. First and 10 for Washington as they find some running room on that wide side of the field to the right and pick up the first down. 3:20 left to go. The clock runs, so maybe he didn't go out of bounds. All right, up to the line of scrimmage with those 2 tight ends. Here we go with a sweep around to the left side this time. To the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, and falls was Aiden Bischoff. Knocked just got a hand on him, and enough to get him to stumble and go out of bounds at about the 43. But the best part of that play was the official jumping over Aiden Bischoff, who was on the ground down, and the official was trailing the play. Bischoff had gone to the ground as he attempted to make that tackle, and indeed did make that tackle, and the official leaped over him. What a jump. All right, here you go. Straight up the middle. Inside the 35, 34, 33. So a gain of about 5 on that first down run. 2:25 left to go, and they mark it at the 34, so we'll give him 4. How's that? They haven't moved the box across the way. Is there some discussion down here? I didn't see a flag. Now they move the box across the way, the down mark, we call it. All right, second, and we're going to call it a long 6. 2nd and 6 for the Patriots. 2 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. Again, to the right side comes Amari. Cuts it upfield at the 30, goes inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. So 3rd and a couple for the Patriots. as they're eating up some yardage now as they've moved inside the 30-yard line of Preston down to around the 28 where it is 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for Washington, leading 14-0 with a minute and a half to go in quarter number 3 here in Charlestown, West Virginia. 3rd and 1. Let's see what they come up with the two tight ends. The direct snap over the right side, first down, and not a whole lot more, but I think they're going to give him the first down. Got a yard, maybe a yard and a half, and I think they'll move the chains on that. The clock continues to run. The officials haven't said first down yet. Are they going to? Yep, they do. They say first down, and the clock doesn't stop as they move the chains. The folks here in Charlestown are a little cool. Now they've stopped it for a few seconds while they set the chains, only for a second or two. And here come the Patriots up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Straight off to the left side, down inside the 25. The ball is on the ground. Do we have it? I think we might. We do. The football was rolling around on the ground, and the Preston High Knights come up with it. Coming up with it across the way over there, I do believe, let me get you there. I think that was Jacob Burns that recovered that fumble. Burns comes up and gets the pat on the back, so to speak. He may well indeed be the one that recovered. Now we need to find us some offense. They've given it to us a few times this evening, but we haven't been able to capitalize, as they say. So here you go. 1st and 10 Preston, 39 seconds left to go in the third quarter, down 14-0. Wide outs, 2 left, 2 right. We stay with the passing game. That little swing pass again picks up a yard, maybe 2, and that's about it. A yard or 2 on that play, and bring them down at the 30-yard line. So a gain of 2 for our Preston High Knights. 2nd down and 8 up to the line of scrimmage. Could well be the last play of the third quarter. Depending. As we go under 10 seconds to go in the quarter. The snap back. Trevor Thomas back to pass. It falls incomplete. So we will have one more play in the third quarter as there is 3 seconds left on the clock in quarter number 3. And we have a 3rd down and 8-yard situation for our Preston High Knights after they recover the fumble. But again, our offense is just, it's been an adventure here this evening. And we've lost 2 of our starters.
Todd Fraley back out on the field.
Townsend and Lewis have both been injured and will not play in the second half. Back to pass, little crossing route, and the pass is complete. Are we going to get a flag? We are not. The pass was complete to Fraley. I thought he was hit before the ball got there. The official didn't see it that way. Very little gain on the play.
Interception.
Oh, he came up with the interception.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. I was watching them get up there, and I thought we were going to get a flag, but they came up, they took it out of the hands of our receiver and intercepted the football. How about that? That's the end of the third quarter. The end of the third quarter with the score, Washington 14, Preston nothing.
Nothing seems to go quite right if you don't get a good night's sleep. Hi, this is Melissa from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We invite you to stop in and try America's best made, most comfortable mattresses, the Almost Heaven collection. World
want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Preston Memorial Hospital welcomes Dr. Michael Forkran to our team. Dr. Forkran is a general surgery specialist that graduated with honors from West Virginia University School of Medicine. Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
The Mon Health Preston.
Snap, I guess. There it is, the snap. The kick is up. It is high enough, it is long enough, and it is right down the middle. So they come back up the field, 11:50 left to go in the football game. Washington has pulled out to a 21-0 lead over our Preston High Knights.
The heating season is here. To make sure that we stay warm, as we know those cold days and nights are coming, we call Lewis and Burge for any of our season heating needs. Be it for your home or your business, that one phone call to Lewis and Burge will have those red trucks on their way to service your heating system. Be it gas, fuel oil, electric, Lewis and Burge can handle the situation. For over 65 years, they have been answering the call. 304-789-2611. Licensed professionals. Lewis and Burge, 304-789-2611.
Did you know that no one has a better selection of fishing tackle than Mountaineer Gun Sales? That's right. Whether you're floating the river, tournament fishing for bass, or just enjoying a weekend of solitude at your favorite fishing hole, Mountaineer Gun Sales has what you need. Rods, reels, live bait, artificial bait, plus all the tackle to go along with it. And a full line of Huck Performance sportswear. Shirts, shorts, shoes, overalls, you name it. Before you head outdoors, head to Mountaineer Gun Sales on the Point Marion Road, Morgantown.
And the Patriots getting ready to kick off left to right, leading our Preston High Knights 21-0. They dropped two back near the end zone. We don't expect another onside kick try. They did that once this evening and recovered. That went well for them, but leading 21-0, you wouldn't anticipate that, and it is not. Kicked over, taken at about the 5-yard line, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nice run back out over the 30, 35-yard line, and they may go all the way. This may go all the way, and it is. There's no flags, I don't think, behind the play. Is there? There is not. Gage Lance, the sophomore, takes it all the way from around the 5 or 6 yard line into the end zone for a Preston High Knight score, and there is a flag. The officials confer, and I'm relatively sure, wasn't there a flag over there? Yep, there's a flag at about the 37-yard line. Got a flag at about the 37-yard line. So take the points off the board, and instead of having 6 points on the board, we'll have the football somewhere. Oh, it's a personal foul against Washington. So the points will stay on the scoreboard. That is their third personal foul this evening. I didn't see that. It happened well behind the play, and the points will stay on the scoreboard. You just assume, and I shouldn't do that, should I, that when you see that flag dropped on a long run like that, you assume somebody's got the old block in the back or the hold or some of that. But it was the third personal foul that has been charged against these Patriots here this evening, and Preston is indeed on the scoreboard with 11.5 minutes to go in the football game. 21-6, we're going to try the point after. It will be attempted by Trevor Thomas. Here we go, waiting the snap, a bit high, roll to the right side, and I'm going to try the point after. I'm not going to kick it. It is tipped up into the air by one of the Patriots and pulled down by the Preston High Knights for a 2-point conversion. I'm not sure any of that was planned, but however, the 2 points are on the board. So our Preston High Knights now trail it 21-8 with 11.5 to go in the football game.
Premium Collision Center, Route 7 west of Terrata, can fix them up whether that collision is big or small. Now, with over 40 years of experience in body repair, the folks at Premium Collision have the experience and the equipment to repair your car or truck, whether that's big or small. Premium Collision will work with your insurance company. Now, you have the right to take that vehicle to the body shop of your choice. So choose Premium Collision Center when needed. Phone 304-789-1133. That's Premium Collision Center, Route 7 West, Terrata, 304-789-1133.
A special announcement from Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care during these uncertain times of COVID-19. Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care, located in Reedsville, is open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Again, that's Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care in Reedsville, open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. No appointment necessary. Preston Memorial Hospital is there to help you. Your close-to-home hospital.
You're one of our own.
So they mark off the 15 yards on the kickoff, so you assume Preston will try another onside kick. They do, but it is recovered quickly by Washington. So Washington will have the football at about the, 33-yard line, somewhere near 33, 34. See exactly where they spot it. And the Patriots now leading by a 21-8 score after that nice kickoff return. Yeah, that's the longest one we've seen by our Preston High Knights in some time. And the sophomore, Gage Lance, pretty sure he's sophomore, brings that thing into the end zone. All right, 1st and 10, Washington from their own 33-yard line. 8 down defensive linemen for Preston. Over on the left side, the Patriots run it over the 35 to around the 36. You would assume that the only thing they're going to do is run the football and try to run the clock and take all the time off from, between each play. See how that goes. Preston used the timeout, did they not, earlier? I think so. They don't have that on the scoreboards up here. You don't keep those, but I think so. I think I remember that. We used a timeout. Was it just for injured players? We'll see. All right, 2nd down and 7. Gain of about 3 on that play for the Patriots. A little wing over here to the right side. And they run it to the right. Try to get him in the backfield to the 35, to the 40, and stepping out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. The Washington fans want a little late hit, and I'm not sure they aren't right on that. There was a little contact a couple yards out of bounds by the Preston High Knights, and I don't see any flag. We haven't, no, none of them. So it is 1st down to the Patriots, but there is no flag on the play for the contact that definitely came a step or two out of bounds. All right, 10.5 left in the football game. Washington with the football at their own 48 is where they end up spotting it. Now this time the wide side of the field is to the left. They've got Amari in the backfield. One of the few times this evening they've been able to get to him, that's for sure. And a nice defensive play in there by the Preston High Knights.
Wayne Fear.
That's he come knifing through there. And again, we're going with those 7 and 8 down defensive linemen, and Fear jumps through there and gets Amari for about a 4-yard loss. It'll be at about 10 or maybe just a little under on the clock when the Patriots snap this football with a 2nd down, and we're going to call it 14. They run it over here to the right side, to the midfield, to the 40, and this one will go all the way. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown by the Patriots. That stops the clock at 9:45 left to go in the football game. And Washington goes up 27-8 over our Preston High Knights. They've certainly had some long runs this evening. That's a 56-yard gallop for the Patriots to go with a 70 and a 28. And then the pass play went from about, 34. So that's the scoring for the Washington High Patriots, and this one again comes with 9:45 left to go in the game as we had inched closer to 21-8, and then it doesn't take Washington long to get back on the scoreboard. Let's see as they go after the point. The kick is up, and it is good. So they come back up the field. 9:45 left to go in the football game, and a 28-8 lead for the Patriots of Washington High.
Down to Mason Town to see the tire lady.
Rainbow Tire is open to keep you on the road. Tires, wheels, alignments, and professional service when it comes to your car, you name it, the Tire Lady takes care of it. Rainbow Tire is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 3. Keeping you on the road since 1984, the Tire Lady's Rainbow Tire in Masontown and Morgantown.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Scott Ford Schaefer GMC would like to take just a moment and say, once again, let's go Knights. We know the schoolwork isn't easy, and to keep those grades up, so many involved in extracurricular activities, whether it's sports, the band, the FFA, junior ROTC, the numerous club activities, we know it's tough. The very best from one and all at Scott Ford Schaefer GMC, Route 7, just west of Kingwood. Keep up the good work. From Scott Ford Schaefer GMC, Kingwood.
28-20 after that 56-yard gallop by the Patriots. Puts them back on the scoreboard and ready for the kickoff here. And again, let's see if Gage Lance can run another one back. That certainly was a nice one on the last one. This one, just a little pop kick that goes out of bounds across the way. And a flag comes in late, and you're going to have another personal foul against Washington as a hit across the way against the Patriots. Don't think there's any doubt about that you'll see a 15-yard mark off. So instead of Preston getting it at around the 40, they're going to be down to about the 45, maybe even 44, 43 yard line of Washington. Ooh. A lot of penalties against the Patriots this evening on these personal fouls. That's 4, and they will step off 15 against Washington. You can hear the band in the background. All right, we get the football. We got good field position. Well, they didn't mark off near as far as I thought. I thought they were going to mark it off a lot further than that. They take it out over the 45 to the 46. So evidently the flag must have been down at, the 31 or 32. Oh, it was a little further up the field than that. All right, 1st and 10, Preston. 9:45 left to go in the game. Wide out, way out here to the left. Also one to the right. Running backs, well, Townsend out with a foot ankle injury. Looked to be for us. Jackson Lewis has not played since the first quarter. Here's a little reverse coming from right to left, back to the wide side of the field that the Patriots having back at the, well, they're going to spot it at about the 42. It's going to be a loss about 5 yards on that play. The Patriots sniffed that one out pretty quick. Then they mark it at the 42, 43, and now another penalty against Washington. In the ensuing unsportsmanlike conduct against the Patriots and another 15-yarder. That is 5, either personal fouls or unsportsmanlike, against Washington here this evening. And that's, that's several, ain't it? Now they're trying to calm the fella down that they called the personal foul on, or the unsportsmanlike conduct on. But and now there is a timeout on the field as we've got a Preston High Knight player down. Timeout on the field with the score, Washington 28, Preston 8.
Hey, how's your roof? Well, you need to make some repairs before the bad weather sets in, or is it just time to take care of it before problems pop up? Well, the place to go for your roofing needs is none other than Street Store. Right now, you'll save big at Streets, 40-year painted metal roofing, just $209 a foot. Streets has the ridges, vents, soffit, fascia, and fasteners to get the job done right. New roof in your future? Go to where the professionals go. Street Store, Route 7 in Masontown.
Whether you're a shade tree mechanic or run an auto repair shop, you can't beat the service and quality you get at Advance Auto Parts in East Kingwood. With the trained and knowledgeable staff at Advance, you'll get the right part for your car or truck, and you'll get it fast. And they're open when you need them, 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and Sundays 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Whatever your vehicle, whatever the part, Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Dylan Taylor, the injured Preston High Knight, gets up off the field and makes his way to the sideline, pretty much under his own power. All right, here you go. 1st and 10, Preston. Football at the 42-yard line of Washington. We trail at 28-20. Penalties have certainly been our friend this evening. 5 15-yarders. The personal fouls are unsportsmanlike against the Patriots. A little conference may ensue on that for coaches and players come Monday on. We'll see. No, we won't, because I won't be here. All right, 1st and 10, Preston from the 42-yard line of the Patriots of Washington High. Now, let's get her going. We've got Trevor Thomas set at about, 5 or 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, awaiting the snap. Drops straight back, fires that little swing pass out to the right side, and gain of a couple, and a fumble, and I'm not sure Washington doesn't have it. There's a fumble on the play. Was he down? Evidently not, because the offense seems to be taking the field for Washington. But the official has not signaled that as of yet. Nope, they're saying still Preston football. I never did see the official make a signal. It was just the red shirts across the way, and the fans from here at Washington thought there had, I think the football was on the ground, but I think the knee and so forth was down before the football came out. All right, we did lose 1 or 2 there, so it's going to be 2nd and let's call it 12. 2nd and 12. It looks like the Patriots are coming on a blitz. Let's see if they bring it. Yes, they do. Down the field, it is caught. Did we catch it down at the 26-yard line, inside the 26? They're marking it at the 21. 1st down, Preston on a nice catch down at the 21. Trevor Thomas flings the football down there. Was that the Cholkey on that catch? Yeah. Cholkey on the catch. 1st and 10 from the 22 they've got on the scoreboard, so we'll go with that. 1st and 10 from the 22. Again, run straight up the middle to the sideline, down inside the 15. Flag on the play, behind the play. Down at the 20-yard line, there is a flag on the play. Let's see what we've got going here. The officials confer at about the 15-yard line. Waiting for a signal from the ref, and the Preston High team is backing up. This one seems to be going against Preston. So a nice run will be brought back for the flag that was thrown at about the 21 or 22-yard line. So if it's a mark-off from there, let's see. Official steps up. Give us a call, sir. Yep, a hold against the Preston High Knights. We haven't had a lot of flags this evening. Not near the number, of course, that Washington has had. Clock stopped, and now there's a flag both ways, right? We got a personal foul again against the Patriots, a hold against our Preston High Knights. So they'll mark that off, and then they'll mark off 15 back the other direction against Washington. So when all is said and done, we are going to gain about 5 yards out of this thing. So when all the penalties are said and done, we gain 5 out of it. All right, we'll take that.
We've had a defensive offsides and a procedure and a hold.
Yeah, we haven't had that many penalties. My goodness, Washington's had a bundle of them. All right, now the officials have called time again to talk things over. Now we're ready to get her started. All right. First and 5 from around the 17 for our Preston High Knights. Wide out here to the left and also one to the right in an I formation. Trevor Thomas drops straight back, fires it into the end zone. Did we catch it or not? Let's see. At the 1 yard line, I do believe so. The catch was made down there at the 1, and I do believe it was Todd Fraley. First and goal for the Preston High Knights. Fraley on the catch. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage come the Preston High Knights, and there is a timeout by Washington. Timeout on the field with the score. Washington 28, Preston 8.
Clear Mountain Bank, our local community bank, would like to recognize our Preston High students, to all that give that extra, whether it be in sports, football, volleyball, golf, or other sports, or the great Preston High Band, the FFA, the Junior ROTC, the many clubs and organizations. That extra effort and time will be recognized. Clear Mountain Bank will be there as you move forward. Clear Mountain Bank with 5 convenient Preston County locations: Rollsburg, Kingwood, Terrell, Reedsville, and Brewston Mills. Clear Mountain Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Okay, I can get excited about a truckload of gravel. That's because my driveway could use it. Or because I don't have a life, maybe you might say. But really, Cranesville Stone does have the products you need and the delivery that's prompt, whether it's a construction project or you're like me, you need some stone on your driveway. And they have other products you might need to go along with your project. Cranesville Stone, 789-6516, and they're a proud sponsor of the Preston High Knights broadcast here on WFSP and a supporter of our youth. Another good reason to call Cranesville Stone.
All right, up to the line of scrimmage come our Preston High Knights. First and goal from the 1. Great place for quarterback sneak right behind T.J. Wiles, is it not? Nope, they hand it off over the right side and we lose a yard. Maybe 2. From the 1 back to at least the 2, if not the 3. I think they're going to mark it at the 3. Second and goal from the 3.
Easton Gibbs on the carry.
Second down and goal from the 3. Clock runs at 7.5 minutes left to go. Let's see what we come up to on this play. We send the wide out to the right, the wide out to the left. I formation. Trevor Thomas under center. Trevor Thomas rolls around to the left side, heads to the end zone, and was knocked out of bounds at the 5, maybe the 6. So it's going to be third and goal from the 5, perhaps even the 6. Let's see where they spot it. That time Trevor Thomas faked it up the middle, tucked it away, and tried to run it around the left side and was booted out at about the 5-yard line. So now we've got third and goal from the 5. Up to the line we come. The clock is stopped as Trevor went out of bounds. This time he's out of the deep set, about 5 yards set behind the line of scrimmage. The play clock down to 2, and Preston will call a timeout. Timeout on the field with a score. Washington 28, Preston 8.
Nothing seems to go quite right if you don't get a good night's sleep. Hi, this is Melissa from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We invite you to stop in and try America's best made, most comfortable mattresses, the Almost Heaven collection. World-class quality, made by West Virginia hands and hearts. Two-sided and flippable for double the comfort and double the life. Don't take my word for it. Come in and see for yourself. Quit tossing and turning and try the Made in West Virginia mattress sets. Available at Delano's, Route 7, near Reedsville.
What's worse than the roads around here? The answer is our internet. It's slow or worse, but you keep paying and hoping for better. Well, better is here, smoother and faster than a new highway. It's fiber optic cable. The cutting-edge technology comes from Prodigy, and that's a Preston County company. Prodigy, better phone and internet through fiber optics. Call us to see if we are available in your area yet. 304-777-4444. Prodigy, the way internet should be.
Back here at Washington High, our Preston High Knights had a first and goal at the 1. Now it's third and goal from the 5. They call a timeout because the play clock was running down. Let's see what we've got. Wide outs, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 2 to the right, 2 left, 2 right. Trevor Thomas, about 5 yards behind center, takes the snap, looks over the middle, and it is batted away, incomplete. Fourth down, batted away, incomplete. Open for a moment And got batted away. Yeah. 4th and 5 from the 5. Thomas again over to the sideline to get instructions from the coaching staff for Preston High Knights. Trailing by 20 here at Washington High. The outskirts of Charlestown. Up to the line of scrimmage with the play clock down to 2. They'll not get this off. They do not get it off. Did we get a timeout? They, yep, they got the timeout. They're lucky there. Timeout on the field to score 28-20 Washington.
Eckert's Incorporated is your city water hookup specialist. Eckert's carries a complete line of CTS city water pipe in sizes such as 3/4 and 1 inch. They can get any size and any length of CTS. Just stop by and ask them and they'll order it. Eckert's also carries water regulators, check valves, and all the fittings so you'll be hooked up and ready to roll. Your city water supply headquarters is, of course, Eckert's. Check it out today at Eckert's on the Albright Road.
We're trying to go about our business as usual, but it's tough during these current times. Gatos and Turner is open to help you with your legal concerns.
We're trying to maintain the recommendations by our governor and the CDC while still remaining open to work for and with our clients.
Need some help with a legal issue? Call Gatos and Turner at 329-0773.
Absolutely. We're here every day. We're changing what we do and able to still serve our clients while still keeping people healthy and safe.
329-0773 for Gatos and Turner across from Walmart, Kingwood.
And as the play clock was running out, our Preston High Knights got the timeout just as it was running out. So back to the line of scrimmage we come. We had a 1st and goal from the 1. Now we've got a 4th and goal from the 5. Wide out. 3 of them to the right side, 1 to the left. Well, now we've went to 2 and 2, haven't we? All right, here we go. Trevor Thomas drops straight back, fires it into the end zone, and it falls incomplete. The receiver was looking over his right shoulder. The football went over his left, sort of lost it up in the air, and it falls incomplete in the corner of the end zone across the way, and the Patriots have held on downs. They turn it over and give it to Washington at the 5. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the football game. Washington with long touchdown runs of 70, 56, and 28, and a pass of about 34. Let's see what they do with this from deep in their own territory. And the whistle blows, and what do we got? I didn't think the 25-second, the play clock was down, was it?
Good job here.
Haven't seen a flag. What do we have? Now we got a flag. What do we got? Too many Prestonians out there? Count those real quick. How many Prestonians are on the field? Maybe there were, yep, there we go. We had too many Prestonians on the field. We had 12. All right, so that's a mark off of 5 yards. Moves it from the 5 to the 10. We had 12. So it's 1st and 5 now. We stay in that 7-man defensive front. They bring it over the left side and get it out to near the 15. It's going to be close to 1st down, but I don't think quite make it. I think they're going to be about a half a yard short. So 2nd down, and we'll call it a half a yard for the Patriots. They being in no hurry, I assume, leading 28-20, and we are approaching as they snap the football. 6.5 minutes left to go in the football game. Pretty rapidly played 3 quarters, but this 4th one has turned into a little different situation, penalties and so forth. And a 1st down and more, out over the 20 to the 21-yard line. So they'll quickly move the chains. The official will spot them and quickly start the clock, and the Patriots will get a fresh set of downs, and the clock winds. Well, the official said wind it. There it goes. All right. Next week on the road at University High, who at last count was trailing at Wheeling Park. All right. 6 minutes left to go in the football game. Washington with a 20-point lead in the football, going from left to right, straight up the middle with a gain of about 5. Gentleman down here below and to our left has this all figured out. 5:45 left to go and a gain of about 4 for Washington. Preston has gone with a 7-man defensive front for most of the football game. Started out with 4, now just sort of daring Washington to throw the football. They really haven't. They haven't needed to. They did throw the 1 touchdown pass. There you go. Over the right side this time, out over the 27. Not a whole lot there. Gain of a couple. That's about it. 3rd down and 4, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, somewhere in that neighborhood.
University trailing Wheeling Park 24-21 in the 3rd, and a reminder to stick around for Fred Persinger, Dave Jecklin, and the gang for high school game night following our game this evening. Actually, it'll start at 9:30, depending on when our game ends.
3rd and 5 for the Patriots. 3rd and 5 for Washington. From their 25, they need to go to really about the 31, so it's almost a 6-yard. We have 9 out on the front side. Now there's a 1st down and more, out over the 35 to the 40. Bischoff on the tackle for the Preston High Knights, but it's a 1st down for Washington. Out over the 40 to the 42-yard line. Found some running room over Washington's right side, the Preston High defensive left side, of course, and Aiton Bischoff able to get in there and get the tackle, but not before the 1st down yardage was taken in the play clock. Down to 15, Washington in no hurry as they come up to the line of scrimmage, and the play clock at 10 and under. The big clock at 4:05 and ticking away. Play clock down to 3. They take the snap over the left side to the 45, to the 50. It may go all the way. To the 30, to the 20, and nice tackle down at about the 17-yard line by the Preston High Knights. Ripple, I do believe.
That was Zach Ripple. Yes,
Ripple on the tackle for the Preston High Knights. And that takes the football down to the 15-yard line of the Preston High Knights. They set the chains and wind up the clock, but it's 1st and 10 on a long run, and they've had several of those, have the Washington Patriots this evening. Remember, this started out at the 5. They were aided a bit by the 12th player on the field, so they only had a 1st and 5 as they moved it to the 10, but nonetheless. So here you go with it. Dancing to the outside and caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tries to go over the right guard and right tackle. At that time, there were a lot of Preston High Knights there. Trying to dash it back to the left side, and we still are able to get them for a couple-yard loss. So call it 2nd and 12. Under 3 minutes left to go in the football game. The Patriots are at the Preston High Knight 18 with 2nd down and 12, nearly 13 to go for a 1st down. Taking their time in the huddle, the play clock down to 7 as they come up to the line of scrimmage. The play clock at 4, and at 3, they snap it at 2. Rolling to the right side, to the 10, inside the 10-yard line, and short of the 1st down yardage, I do believe, by a yard or 2. But it will be 3rd down and what? A couple? 3rd and a couple for the Patriots. They've got ball on the 8-yard line. 3rd down and 2 for Washington. Up to the line they come with under 10 on the play clock. Minute 50 left to go on the big clock. Straight up the middle to the goal line. Are they in? Not quite. Not quite in, but it may be 1st down. It is 1st down yardage. If they want to, they can run the clock out. They started up, minute and 30 seconds left. if the Patriots decide they can just take a knee and run this thing out. That'll be, let's see if they want more points or if they've just said, let's run her out. They come up, and I believe with the quarterback under center. Nope, they take it straight up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Surprised me a little. Comes with 1:10 left to go in the football game. Washington goes up 34-8. We'll go for the point after. I really thought they'd just take a knee and run that thing out. I really did. Preston has one timeout. I didn't think they would be interested in using it. But nonetheless, Washington goes up 34-8. Hey! What do we write down? Here we go. The point after is up, and it is good. So as they come back up the field with 1:10 left to go in the football game, Washington 35, our Preston High Knights 8.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Allstate agent Becky Bernardowitz of Hartley Insurance knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. With Hartley Insurance, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Hartley Insurance can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Call Becky at 304-329-2161 for a free quote. Hartley Insurance.
Home is where the heart is, and if your heart is leading you to dreams of a new place, Houses and More Real Estate is here to help. In this challenging market, we understand that home is an essential. We are able to offer our buyers and sellers virtual tours, electronic signature and notarization, video conferencing, and hey, a good old-fashioned phone call too. Let's talk. Houses and More Real Estate, 304-329-4559. Houses-more.com. We're here for you.
Well, we've had one great run back this evening. The sophomore, Gage Lance, brought one back from, we're going to give him about 94 yards. Unofficial, of course. Let's see what we do with this one. A little squib kick is taken by the Preston High Knights. I don't know that it was necessarily an onside-er. That's what it ended up being. It was taken by one of the up people by the Preston High Knights. But I don't know that it was necessarily an onside kick as much as it was just a little scribbler. So Preston will take over with 1:05 left to go in the game. One timeout left. Wideouts, 2 to the left and 2 to the right. There's a snap back that was rolling around on the ground. Trevor Thomas falls on it at the 37-yard line. The clock continues to run. Preston will have at least one more snap, depending on what they do with it here. They lost, 8 or 9 yards, 10 maybe on that play on the snap. They got wideouts out here to the right. Trevor Thomas back to pass, fires it down the field. It is over everybody's head. Falls incomplete with 35 seconds left to go. The fans from Washington here in front and below become more jubilant. Next week we are at University High. And then the final two, well, we'll just have to let you know, won't we? Yeah, that's what that's going to be. The final two, we'll just let you know. They are Buchanan and Brook. Buchanan dealing with the color situation. So we'll have to wait and see how that all tunes in, won't we? All right, Thomas back to pass again. Down the field we go with it. Jump ball up, and it falls incomplete. 27 seconds left to go. And you assume we'll throw one more. We had a bad snap on first down. We had a incomplete pass on second down, incomplete pass on third down. Now we go to a fourth down situation, right? They've got third. Did I miss a play somewhere? Am I making up one somewhere? All right. That's right. I thought so. I thought I could count to 4. It is 4th down. 4th down and, I don't know, 15, 18. Little swing pass over here to the right goes through the hands of the intended receiver. And now the Washington Patriots will take over on downs with 22 seconds left to go in the football game. On a beautiful evening, and we haven't thanked the folks from here at Washington High, and we do that. Treated us very graciously. A nice facility here at Washington. We appreciate them very much, and they treated us here tonight. Whether this is going to be another home-and-home series or not, we'll have to see. We defeated Washington up at Preston last year, and the Patriots come back and get the win on their home field this evening. And now they will come up and do the victory thing. Will the Patriots? They'll take the snap. Quarterback takes a knee, and that will be the end of the football game. The end of the football game here this evening in Charlestown, West Virginia, Washington High. The Washington Patriots, 35, our Preston High Knights, 8.
Well, the days are getting shorter, and you're starting to feel that little nip in the air, and we all know what that means. The colder weather will soon be with us. Is your furnace up to the challenge? Well, talk to the pros at Street Store, and they'll make sure you stay warm and comfy this winter. Furnaces for any fuel, furnaces for any size home. Plus, if you're looking for supplemental heat, check out the full line of Buck Stoves at Streets. Where do you go to get ready for the cold weather? Go where the pros go. Street Store in Masontown. Whether you're a shade tree mechanic or run an auto repair shop, you can't beat the service and quality you get at Advance Auto Parts in East Kingwood. With the trained and knowledgeable staff at Advance, you'll get the right part for your car or truck, and you'll get it fast. And they're open when you need them, 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and Sundays 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Preston Memorial Hospital welcomes Dr. Michael Forkran to our team. Dr. Forkran is a general surgery specialist that graduated with honors from West Virginia University School of Medicine. Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
The Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department performs total joint replacements of the hips, knees, and shoulders. With 3 experienced orthopedic surgeons, Preston Memorial Hospital will work with you to develop a treatment program that meets your individual needs. Let us help alleviate your pain and return you to the active life you love. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital. Choose Mon Health and feel the difference of personalized care close to home. Visit monhealth.com.
The Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Sided and flippable for double the comfort and double the life. Don't take my word for it. Come in and see for yourself. Quit tossing and turning and try the Made in West Virginia mattress sets. Available at Delano's, Route 7, near Reedsville.
B&J Auto Route 26, just south of Tunnelton, next to the Denvers. You can choose from nearly 40 pre-owned Subarus on the lot. How about this little jewel, a 2012 Subaru Forester Premium, only 116,000 miles and just $10,000. And this may be the buy of the week, a 2011 Subaru Impreza, 5-speed with a new clutch kit, just 98,000 miles and now priced at $7,000. These are just a couple of the great buys that you'll find at B&J Auto, open Monday through Thursday by appointment. Wes is there on Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 304-288-4170. B&J Auto.
Gassimore is a real convenience store. Open from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 to 10 on Saturday and Sunday. Want to stop in for breakfast? We have breakfast sandwiches, even biscuits and gravy. And what a lunch selection. Subs, strombolis, pepperoni rolls, snacks of all kinds, and of course, all your favorite soft drinks. At Gassimore, we also have cold beer and wine. Best part of it all, the best gas prices in the area, along with quick and friendly service. I'm Angie, inviting you to stop in and see all of us at Gassimore.
Good time oldies, 107.7 FM.
Driving down the road, you see it coming. A window chip. Now, does your auto insurance cover it? Benson Auto Glass Repair reminds you to check with your agent to make sure. With all the sensors and cameras in today's cars, glass replacement can be expensive, so don't take a chance. Get that chip repaired. Call Benson Auto Glass Repair, 304-376-5617. That's 376-5617 for Benson Auto Glass Repair. They can take care of all the glass in your car. Interest rates are incredible right now, which means there's no better time to go house hunting. The 2021 models are arriving at Crown Homes, and you gotta check them out. See the 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. The interior is all drywall, and Crown Homes can get you set up start to finish. Site prep and foundation, right down to the porches and trim. Plus, pay nothing down if you own your land. Crown Homes, 304-329-4663. That's 329-HOME. Crown Homes, Route 7, just west of Kingwood.
On Metro News, the voice of West Virginia, this is Summit Community Bank High School Game Night Early Edition, presented by Summit Community Bank, your local bank that's proud to service beyond expectations. Now, here are your hosts, Fred Persinger and Dave Jecklin.
It is a Friday evening across the